Bum, 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 bum. Alright then. Split. Let's move that over here, shall we? So it's nice and next to me. Why are you crunching now? Like, I just fucking reloaded this already, asshole. But anyway. So, here's Crow still in Africa. And he's having a debriefing with Trier, and she's got some news for him. They've identified the old guy from the video, and it doesn't clear anything up. If anything, it just makes it even more confusing. He's Aeolia Schoenberg, which is what she says there at the top. He invented the solar power generation system that the entire world uses. And nowadays, and by nowadays she means he died 200 years ago. And that means either the message was recorded 200 years ago, or he's a friggin' time traveller. And Trier says, the more you think about it, the less sense it makes. She asks Crow if he thinks Celestial Being is serious, and Crow says, well, it's certainly more serious than the WLF. But the lab's been assigned to track the Gundams, so it's a good thing that Crow's interested in them. And since the mission went sideways, he's not getting any pay. But the idiot CEO did pull strings to keep the AEU off his tail. So Crow in the end manages to bargain Trier out of... where is it? But I'm a test pilot. Yeah. In the end, he bargains with her until she gives up 19,999 Gs from the budget. Because he is a test pilot after all. Like, he got some data, right? But she's got two ideas for where to go from here. As one of them is to go to Japan, and the other is to chase down Celestial Being. In Japan, new thing's about to go down, where they're going to test a powerful new type of energy called photon power. So Crow and the Braster would be have got to keep the scientific miracle from falling into the hands of bad guys. But going after Celestial Being involves fighting who the fuck knows, because the whole world is gunning for him. Either way, Crow's getting danger pay to the tune of 50,000 G, so he's very excited. And yeah, like Mars Defense says, Celestial Being want to unite the world through peace by using war to stop war, and the idea is that they're so overwhelmingly strong that the whole world would unite to fight them and then go, wow, we can work together. Like, it's a sort of a suicide-y thing. But we're going to go to the Photon Power Labs first, because Photon Power is cool, and Celestial Being isn't. So let's go to the Photon Power Labs. And then Trier says, I understand completely. You're attracted to the light of hope shining in the darkness. You make it sound like I'm one of those summer moths that flies into candles. I hope not, though I'd like it if you got yourself in some serious trouble. That's what you're going to leave me with, huh? Meanwhile, at Bardos Island. Here's Dr. Hell. That's his name, he's Dr. Hell. He's a real doctor. And he's talking to Baron Ashura, who's half man, half woman. And they just stuck together. We'll find out more of their deal later, but it's just his right half's a woman, his left arm's a man, and they just mesh together. But Dr. Hell proposes a toast for his plans to take over the world are gonna start. And he wants Ashura's armies to be at the head. Yeah, his male Ashura voice and his female Ashura voice. And then when they're face on, both will speak together. But Ashura accepts the mission by going, yes, Dr. Hell, you are truly amazing. And that's how Baron Ashura talks to Doctor. He's like, my liege, my pure lord, I love you. And then Dr. Hell sends Baron Ashura to the Photon Power Labs in Japan. What did he get his doctorate in? Robotics and archaeology. So Crow now owes 980,000 G's. So we'll do a quick save. A new save. Because now the one's the route split. And away we go. First time you know Ashura has two faces? Damn. Everything makes much more sense now. Yeah, like it makes a lot more sense. Where everyone's like, whoa, what the heck's up with you, dude? So here we are in Atami, which is a real Japanese city. And here's Juzo Kabuto. He's old and he looks like a monkey. He's only got one eye. And he's got like a plug cable sticking out the back of his jacket down like a tail. And here's Shiro Kabuto. And he's like, whoa! And Juzo's like, what? You like Shiro? But he just didn't expect to have the old man's ugly face waking him up first thing in the morning. And here's Koji Kabuto, Shiro's brother. They're on good terms, and he's their caretaker and loving grandpa. And but he isn't the face you want to see first thing you wake up to. Life's pretty good in Japan, considering the chaos in the rest of the world. And Koji can't even take Celestial being seriously. He's like, of course it's a joke. No one picks a fight with the whole world. If you're not God or the devil, no way. And then, yeah, he's like, ha 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 ha, and laughs. He says they're a joke. And yeah, whether God or devil, no way. And then Juzo's like, God or devil, huh? And then Koji's like, anyway, let's get breakfast and go to school. And then Shiro turns on the TV, and he turns the news on, and it's all about the photon power test. And the news anchor talks about how photon power is incredible and amazing, and it's miracle energy, and it's amazing. And that Juzo is like, poppycock, it fucking sucks. Fuck off. This is bullshit. Fucking. But he wants to talk to Koji and Shiro after school, and he's dead serious about it. And then he just leaves without saying anything else. Shiro thinks that Juzo being super amazing, famous inventor, and he's just stressed out about his new project that's draining all his money. And Koji hopes that he won't have some kind of research accident and die like their dad did. And like, well, we got to do what he said. He's a good gramps. He's good gramps. But they got a dead ass dad. He died in a science explosion or whatever the fuck. En route to Japan, Crow's getting another lecture from Trier. This time about photon power. Apparently it's derived from an ore called Japanium, and it was discovered deep below Mount Fuji. There's another similar thing from the other Japan, which is called Area 11, that's Sakuradite. And there's some real friggin' research, like resource fighting going on over it. But actual Japan is a neutral zone, so it's safe from the three superpowers. Crow's entry to the thing is all cleaned up thanks to Axion. So Trier suggests that he goes by the Photon Power Labs to see if they can't upgrade the Braster. And then Crow's like, wait. The Braster didn't use plasma batteries that the other Axio units use. So, what is it? And Trier says, don't fucking touch it. It's a company secret, alright? He's like, but I'm the test pilot. It's like, even from you can't know. And he's like, anyway, I hope something awful happens while you're at Japan, so go. And so he makes it to Atami. And Crow makes it to the Kuragane house, hot bath house in Atami. And it's Japan, where else would you go than the bathhouse? and old Juzo is having a bath too, and he's old. But they chat a bit, and Crow introduces himself as a travelling businessman, and in the end, he's overcome by how relaxing the hot springs are, and he says that if the whole world could just get in a hot bath, then war would all just go away. And then Juzo is like, reality ain't that nice. And then he leaves. Yeah, there you go. Splash, splash, gets out, and he's old and he's got a wrinkly dick. But before too long, Detective Anko Kuji pops up. And he's like, so, what do you know about that old man? And Crow's like, I just fucking met him, dude, I'm having a bath. And Anko Kuji's like, oh well, whatever then, see ya. Forget everything. And Crow's like, alright, sure, that sounds fucking legit. So Crow's like, what the hell's going on? What, like, the old dude, I think? Then that dude was like, what do you know about the old man? I'm like, I don't know nothing. He's like, just keep your nose out of it, don't worry, I forget you saw me. What is up with that? But then, another shady dude comes over, called Yasu. And he calls himself Yasu the Weasel, which is also definitely 100% legit name. No, it's not boss. But here's the Yasu the Weasel. And he pops out, and he's like, what the fuck are you doing? And he's there, and he says that he's the attendant, and it's his job to wash the customers' backs. But he has to do it real quick, because his boss, the landlady, has got a bad feeling there's going to be a problem. And Crow's like, oh, jeez, fucking chief. What you done? Outside is Tsubasa, the landlady, and here's Cross talking to her. And he tells Tsubasa that Yasu has gone to take care of the last customer, and they're all ready for whatever's coming up. And it sounds like something serious is about to go down, and all these people are definitely 100% legit and not suspicious, and definitely nothing weird going on with them. Meanwhile, at night, Koji is getting beaten up by this dude called Boss. And he's the boss of all the school gangs in Japan, except Atami. And he's decided that Koji's in charge, and these are his two helpers, Nuke and Mucha, which is Idiot and Minion, I believe is their names. So it's Boss, Idiot, and Minion. And he wants to fight Koji for the territory, and his two idiots have kidnapped Shiro to make him fight. And to get Koji to fight, because he still won't, Boss starts saying he's going to beat up his grandpa, and he says that he's got an ugly face and that he sucks. And then the Koji's like, how dare you say my gramps has got an ugly face, you fucker. Yeah, he's like, ha 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 ha, and he's old and shitty. And then Koji's like, you fucking dick. Smacks Boss right in the chops, knocks him over, and then he beats the shit out of him. Boss! He's like, yeah, no, don't ever let me see you ever again, you fucking asshole. And then Koji's like, ha ha ha, you thought you mess with me? You're the boss of all Japan? Fuck you! And then a mysterious woman's voice interrupts him and says that his grandfather's in great danger. And then the ground shakes and... Anarchy. Chapter 3. Launch! Mazinga! Some huge stone monsters just fucking walking in the city, advancing on the town. And then Koji gets a call from his Gramps and tells him to run the hell away, because the monsters are after... He's like, the monsters are after me, and you! And then he launches the Pilda to Koji, which is this weird little VTOL thing. And Anko Kuji's there, and he's like, "What the fuck's going on? What the And the Juzo tells him to get the fuck out. And Anko Kuji's like, "I'm a detective with a mission." And Anko Kuji and then Juzo is like, "All right, fine then. Prepare yourself and come with me. Now, go, Pilda." Look at him. So the Pilda flies over to where Koji is. One of the monsters starts to go for it, but Sayaka Yumi shows up with a giant robot. Bonk. And it's the Aphrodite A, and she's the one who called out to Koji earlier when he was beating Boss up. And her robot is the Aphrodite A, one of the Photon Power Labs robots. And Juzo says it sucks. So Koji is like, "Let's go, Shuri, we've got to get in the thing." So they get in the Pilda. And then his Gramps explains to him that it's controlled like a motorbike. And Koji is hella good at motorbikes. And it's armed with missiles. And Koji's like, "You think this can stand up to giant monsters?" And his Gramps is like, "Just gotta buy some time, my boy." So the Aphrodite A will protect him, don't worry about it. Duh, bro. Calls him Anarchy. And here's the pile there. It's a little tiny plane. It's a little tiny plane. Look at it. Little tiny plane. It sucks. I can't believe it's medium size. That's fucking bullshit. It's medium size. And the Aphrodite A, which also sucks and is slow. But heals a lot, and it's a repair unit that heals a lot, so, you know, good support. Oh, and Koji's move, the Battle Spirit, that gives you 3 morale every turn instead of the +2 that other games sometimes have. And Sayaka has Heal Self and double XP, and Koji has Strike, so he doesn't miss. And there's no SR point yet, I believe. Yeah, no SR point yet. Alright, let's fucking get fucked up on goofballs. Okay, well that's the lowest chance to get hit, so... But, bro, what are we gonna do? And then Koji, "I ain't gonna die here when I don't even know what's going on. Hang tight, Shiro." Mecha brain. It's just like a bike. I'm glad he missed that, like that helps a lot. Because she fucking blows. That can Aphrodite missile, sure. I'm gonna stay, because she can defend, right? She's support defend and tough as hell. Okay, I don't know how long the Aphrodite A can fight, but I've got to try. Sometimes you just gotta Inazuma kick a fucker.
てね。
That's it, that's all we got. No, I'm scrolling slowly so we can get to when Bowder Ashura shows up. So, here's Ashura, and she orders her underlings to crush the powder. And then 3 more nerds show up. Bro, more monsters! Oh shit, shut up. But then Crow shows up too. Friggin' robot! And Crow's like, alright, no time for introductions, but I'm on your side, kids. I'm like, hell yeah! And he's like, you look like you need the help too. And then Juzo starts hooting her. He's like, I did it! I'm done! Koji, come back to the house. Oh! The ground begins to quake. A sinister form rises from the mist. Everyone's terrified of this goddamn demon. And Koji's like, no, it's not a demon. I don't know why, but maybe it's a god. Ashura also thinks it's a god. And he's like, it's Zeus! That traitor, Zeus! And it's really freaking Ashura out. And then Koji's like, damn, my house did always have like loads of books on ancient Greece. Now that I think about it, that's weird. Maybe that's why I think it's a god. Because I used to read those books all the time, and the shape reminds me of one of the gods in the book. And then Ashura's like, right, that's it. Get revenge for the Myconate. I will destroy this shitty robot. Juzo orders Koji to put the powder into the robot's head. Like, docking! And he's like, what? How do I do that? And he's like, it's easy. Just shout, powder on! There you go. Powder on! Powder on? Alright. Got him. This thing has the power to be a god or a devil. And then Juzo, now crush him, Koji, with your finishing move. Its name is a rocket punch. So Koji's like, what the? And Kokuji's like, holy shit, this is incredible. And Sakura is also like, what the? Holy moly. But she's called her dad up, who's Dr. Yumi of the Photon Power Lab, and he's freaking out that this thing's incredible too. And he didn't know that Professor Juzo Kabuto was living here, and he can instantly tell that Mazinger is the work of Juzo. So Juzo tells Koji that the power isn't just the robots, but it's Koji's. And armed with Mazinger Z, Koji can become more than a mere human. He can become a god or a devil. And then he laughs a lot. He's just like, wah ha ha ha. And now let's give it another go. Let's go, Mazinger. And now Mazinger is really fucking good. Wee wee wee. It's only got 2 moves now, I believe. Like yeah, it's got like I think where it just runs into you and gives you a bop, and the rocket, the punch. Go, Koji! You may not know how to pilot, but crush them with your spirit. Rage, roar, and Mazinger will answer. You got it, Gramps. I have faith in you and Mazinger Z. Can't dodge for shit, but it doesn't need to. It's fucking invincible. But it dodged anyway, so, you know. And he didn't get hit, so he didn't do the thing. He needed to get punched first. So is Baron Asher having a shit time? So, ha 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 ha, they're in laughing, and he's like, why are we laughing? It's like, what we're looking at is both a god and a devil. And what's more, our enemy. Think that we would meet again after these thousands of years. Zeus! And then Astra just runs up to Mazinger and beats the fuck out of him. Check this out. What the heck's that power? So everyone is like, what the hell? That dude just beat the fuck out of that robot with their bare hands. Shiro's super scared of Astra's face, and Astra's like, yeah, that's Zeus's fault too. And he yells, you betrayed us, you destroyed the Mycenae, you betrayed the gods. Today, I'll make you answer for that. And Koji is like, I don't know what you're fucking talking about, dude. But Astra is mad as hell and thinks that he's actually Zeus. And then Dr. Hell's voice rings out. And Dr. Hell's like, what the hell do you think you're doing? Yeah, so what the hell do you think you're doing? Astra explains about Zeus, and then Dr. Hell's like, yeah, whatever. Shut up. And then talking directly to whoever made the robot, and it's you, Juzo, and they're old friends. And he says he hasn't had a good night's sleep in 10 years knowing that Juzo was alive. And then Juzo's like, oh, I've been sleeping like a baby. And Dr. Hell orders Astra to get moving on his own then. Yeah, he's like, I've been having sweet dreams. And then Dr. Hell's like, well then, I'm going to start my dream. World domination! And then Baron Asher brings in their troops, the Iron Masks. Iron Masks is Tech Common, like Common Mask Tech Iron Tech Common, but there's also a robot show called Tekkaman, and they have mass-produced Tekkamen. And in one of the comics, Relina's like, I'm gonna become a Tekkamen too. Like, wow, you're gonna undergo the process and get a robot suit? Sweet. And then she turns around and she's got one of them fucking buckets on her head. But Astra's got more than that up their sleeve though. The Mecha Beasts. Garada K7 Doubles Mach 2. Well, M2. So there's a Garuda and there's a Doubles. Ashura tells them to advance from the Photon Power Lab. And then Crow's like, damn, Chief, right on the money. And then Juzo's hooting and hollering that the Mecha Beast's heading soldiers over the statues and we need more than just a rocket punch. And then Dr. Hell is taunting Juzo and says that he made all this possible when they opened that door. And Koji's like, I don't know what the fuck's going on, but no, like Mike and I don't know what you're talking about, Mike and I, Zeus, but whatever. We got a fight on our hands right now. And the SR point is to defeat Garada or Dabras within 3 turns of their appearance. And I need Koji to get hit by a statue, because then Juzo explains about super alloys and shit. Like, he just explains what it's made of and why it's invincible and cool and not dodgy like the other robots we've had. Yeah, I mean, slightly better evasion hanging out there. One of the things Koji says when he does an attack is, this button's to do the move, right? Walked up, decked that dude in the tum-tum. Now he's roasted. She repairs herself, and that gets her good XP. Here's Douglas. Okay, he mentions the chief here. Not gonna say what Kuro says. Like, he mentions the chief. Okay, no, he doesn't. But he's like, oh, the chief was right on the money on this one. This is a load of bullshit. Yeah, he's like, Chief was dead on the money. And we got ourselves a fight to do. That lady better give me a good bonus for this. Look at it. With its delinquent hair. Go! Delinquent pompadour. Yada yada. Oh jeez. And then Subasa's here and she's like, maybe I should tell these idiots how to do it. And then he says, no, you know what? Let's let the boy handle it for now. I want to see what he can do. I want to see what Koji can do. And Koji's having issues with the Mecha Beast apparently. And Dr. Hell, laughing, and just like, Juzo, once more I'll give you the chance to join me. And Juzo's like, oh, fuck off. Like, well, I offered you, so I will take your Mazenga. Ashura shows up behind them, and Koku's like, whoa, jeez! And then Ashura then asks very politely if Dr. Juzo would please go back to Dr. Hell's side. They need him to work on photon power so they can power up their Mecha Beast even further. And then Juzo is like, you know what? Yes, interesting. Yes. Tell me more. And then Ashura comes inside to tell him more about Dr. Hell and photon power and how it's good. And then Juzo goes, "Baka, you fucking idiot! Check this out! I brought you into an explosive trap." And then he explodes. What? He's like, "Nah, you didn't think that, did you?" What the hell's happening? And then Yasu the Weasel is actually an explosive expert, and he's like, "How you doing, dude?" What the? It's like, "Yeah, I'm a genius, and here's Sensei." And as you can tell from his sword noid, he's got a super sharp sword, and takes a slice out of Ashura. And with those two cover him, Juzo and Kokuji run out of there, and back to the Mazinger. And then Kokuji here is like, "Hell yeah, perfect, I'm safe." And Koji's like, "Who the hell are you, dude?" And then Juzo's like, "Doesn't matter who he is. You gotta beat the bad dudes. I want to teach you how to pilot Mazinger." And then Ashura is like, "No, wait. Granada K7, double as M2, get him." And Kuroi's like, "Alright, time to butt in. I gotta give this old man a chance for this." And then Saka sees something flying in from off the coast. Why did Tensei have a red band in front of his mouth? Because he's a samurai man. He's a samurai ninja man. And he also never speaks ever. So he's got a red band in front of his mouth. He's just got a little mask on. Crow recognises these as celestial whatever the hell's Gundams. And it's Alleluia and Tieria, and they consider Dr. Hell a terrorist. So they've come to fight him too. And defending the hope of photon power is fine with them, but Tieria is suspicious of the circumstances surrounding its invention. And Alleluia is talking to himself, and he's like, "Hallelujah. We're fighting machines controlled by AIs, Alleluia. I feel a little better." And them coming in, showing up, and they're not talking to Crow because they're jerks, has given Juzo just enough time to teach Koji all he needs to know. Yeah, I consider other people terrorists, because they're trying to fight the people who are good and cold for justice. But they did it. You got your new moves. And here's Mazingame. And then Kyrios ready to go in. I can never remember what his thing's called, but whatever his shit robot's called. Virtue, there you go, Virtue, yeah. Let's go, Mazinger, show me your power. And now Mazinger has learned new moves. It has learned the Rust Hurricane and the Breast Fire, which uses up all your juice but is really strong. And Rust Hurricane, which lowers their defense, but he can't move and then do it. And Kyrios can turn into a plane, and he has hit and away, so he can attack and then move instead of only being able to do the other way. And he's alright. And this guy's just a fat piece of shit. That's his deal. He's a fat piece of shit. Yeah, so Virtue is super heavy armor and it has a barrier that blocks anything that does 2,000 damage or less. And Thierry is a big tough baby support pilot, but he's not really good, and his robot can't shoot for shit. Celestial being. Yeah, the world is responding to Celestial Being's declaration. War will begin to spread. We'll continue on our path, even if it makes us slaughterers.
The
And Kyros doesn't have super incredible animations this game, but then people complained. They're like, man, the animations aren't really good for that thing. So next game it's fucking incredible. And then from then on, it's the dude who does the new Gundam. So its animations are always top notch. And this dude can't fight. Like, his moves don't have much accuracy, and neither does he. But these things are garbage. So big fat idiot man who sucks. All is as Vader has planned. Failure will not be tolerated, no matter who stands in our way. That is the duty of a Gundam Meister. And Tierra does look like a lady, but he's a dude. But that he looks like a lady is also like a thing. He's a beautiful boy. All the 00 dudes are beautiful boys because they wanted to recreate the success of Wing and Seed in the and the original Gundam. In the female fans who love it when the boys look like they might kiss sometimes, which is why the ending for I think it's the ending for original Gundam for original like season 1 00 has them all hanging out together on a beach and they give each other haircuts, even though they like actually straight up like don't meet. Like they hang out like once for the entire first season because they're always separate doing weird shit. Rust Hurricane. Koji, that Mazinger Z, it's good. It's got a new move, you fucker. He's like, don't let him scratch you, you fucker. Oh, this is incredible, Gramps. Eat this, Rust Hurricane. Okay, so that little conversation was Koji Juzo going, Koji, Mazinger Z's my life work. Don't let it fall to the Mecha Beasts. And then Koji goes, you got it. I'll try out those weapons you showed me. Bring it, Mecha Beast. I'll show you how strong Mazinger Z is. Yeah, and then it got shot. So now the bit with the Super Alloy Z explanation comes in why it's such a tough, amazing baby. Get up to it though. Gotta get up to it though. Okay, here we go. Z, Super Alloy Z! Like, the thing that Aphrodite's made out of. And, yeah, Alloy Z, and he's like, no! Not Alloy Z, like your shitty robot. It's Super Alloy Z. It's not Gokin. Chogokin. And it just means that it's fucking incredible. It's invincible. It's the invincible super robot. So go Koji, go fuck them up. But Rest Fire is really expensive, so I'd rather just Rust Hurricane. Strength could be that of a devil or a god. Bluff them. See, who needs a 40 energy move when you can just burp on a man? And Garada's the best one to kill, but that was the only where he attacked. Garada has a dust coat, which gives you S rank on the ground. can't even get one attack in. Because this idiot... Okay, it doesn't tell you what he has, but he drops a propellant tank, which is an energy refiller, and this dude drops a dust coat. But I mean, you can fly over there and fuck him up, right? Oh, you're going in. Boo! Impossible. An idiot like you cannot face the Mecha Beast. Now, counterattack. Okay, so Crow says this is going down just like the Chief said. She must have a gift for predicting strategies. Well, let's get to work. Gotta do this right and pay off my debts. Big fat boy. Oh, not any grey hair, but you just don't have it, so it sucks. I was gonna shave yesterday, and then I was like, nah, you know what, it'd be too sensible to shave before my cleaner comes, so I'll just shave tomorrow anyway. Howdy, Commissar, how you doing? Aphrodite missile. Mecha Beast. Fuck you. Impossible. My monsters are the best. Then can't I just pass midnight? Damn. Look at this future boy. Oh, this game is good as hell. I haven't played it before, but I forgot what a wild ride it was at the start, with everybody like, what's its special move called? Where you at? Okay, so he'll kill this idiot and then get to go again, and then he might be in position for Koji to support Koji fighting the big boy. Bonk. Blorf. Brilliant, I'm glad that support attack 2+2 is all over there. It's within 3 turns of their arrival. I don't think they showed up turn 1, but they might have. Ah, piss. Piss. He wasn't that much more hurt than that dude, but wait a minute. This dude still needs to go again. ACP fights. Fucking clutch sniper. I'm not looking at that because it takes fucking forever. It's like the longest bullshittest animation of all time. And then they fly around. Wow.